Your forecast. Tonight, the Sioux City Community School District's Board of Directors met behind closed doors to talk about the 3 finalists for the district superintendent job. But after hours of deliberation, school board members emerged without a unanimous decision on the district's next leader. KTIV's Sophie Wyckoff covered that meeting for us. She joins us now live in studio with more. Sophie.
Matt, tonight's closed session lasted almost 5 hours. The only item on tonight's agenda was the consideration of a motion for naming the next superintendent for the school district. School board members have 3 finalists to choose from: Dr. Timothy Miller, Dr. Will Pickens III, and Jim Vanderloo. While the district is searching for a permanent superintendent, the board appointed Vanderloo as the interim superintendent. A statement on behalf of the Sioux City Community School District's Board of Directors was sent out after tonight's meeting. It said, quote, "After an extensive search process and thoughtful discussion and evaluation of the candidates, the Sioux City Community School District Board of Directors has not reached a unanimous decision on the district's next superintendent. The board will determine its next steps and communicate those plans at a future meeting," end quote. You can learn more about the 3 finalists for superintendent by checking out KTIV.com. The district's online timeline says it hoped to have the permanent superintendent begin their term on July 1st of 2026.
Sophie Wyckoff.